Good evening and welcome to the Vandy Gym for tonight's Center Grove girls basketball game as the Trojans host the Lawrence North Wildcats. Kevin Conrad along with Brent Nickerson, we welcome you to Center Grove girls basketball, proudly presented by Evergreen Lawn Care. Brent Nickerson, season finale here for these two JV teams and the Lady Trojans here in the junior varsity contest, 12-8 on the season, trying to end this season on a good note.
Yeah, absolutely. Another MIC opponent. It should be a good game. Lawrence North comes in 13-8, so 12-8 versus 13-8 should be a fun night. And we get to watch these young ladies play before their varsity, and it's good to showcase them tonight and wish them well in this MIC finale, season finale, I guess is correct.
So we'll have the doubleheader tonight. We'll have the junior varsity contest here in game one. And, of course, coming up later tonight will be the Lady Trojans hosting Lawrence North in the varsity matchup. So Lawrence North in town tonight, and Brent, they're a quality program at the JV level, but especially at the varsity level. They have been very, very solid the last several years. And let's now join Scott Knapp, PA announcer.
Good evening and welcome to Center Grove High School in the Great Vandermeer Gymnasium for tonight's MIC junior varsity matchup between the visiting Lawrence North Wildcats and your Center Grove Trojans. First, let's meet the visiting starters from Lawrence North. Number 1, Montasia McAllister. Number 12, Michaela Tucker. Number 22, Layla Hadley. Number 23, Michaela Washington Cobb. And number 32, Ariel Miller. The Wildcats are coached by Stephen Thomas. And now all Trojan fans get on your feet as I introduce your junior varsity starting lineup. Wearing number 2, Lindsay Walker. Wearing number 12, Kaho Takeda. Wearing number 21, Izzy Crickmore. Wearing number 25, Ina Williams. And wearing number 42, Kaylee Cart. Your Trojans are coached by Amy Cabarro.
Thank you very much, Scott Knapp, PA announcer for this junior varsity matchup, and we're about ready to tip this one off. Center Grove in the home white uniforms. Lawrence North, the road team tonight in the green uniforms trimmed in red and white. And Brent, you mentioned Center Grove 12-8 here in the junior varsity record, and for Lawrence North 13-8, so it should be a very balanced game here between the Lady Trojans and Wildcats.
Yeah, absolutely. And we were watching the teams warm up, and I don't know any stats on either one of the teams. I just know Montasia McAllister looks like a deep threat for Lawrence North as we get a quick bucket right out of the gate by number 2. That's Lindsay Walker, her first 2 of the night. Quickly 2-0 Center Grove.
Great start for the Trojans. Getting things underway here at the Vandy Gym. Again, regular season finale for Center Grove and Lawrence North. This is the JV contest. Of course, the varsity team's playing in game 2 tonight. We'll begin sectional play next week. Center Grove in front here early, 2-zip. Miller pass nearly taken away. Corner 3, good arch, short with the rebound for the Trojans. Takata. Across midcourt, Ina Williams. Brent, we saw a lot of these players for Center Grove last year in the rivalry matchup between North and Central Middle Schools, playing as 8th graders and now freshmen playing here this season as junior varsity players.
Yeah, 4 of these young ladies are freshmen, and you're right. I remember doing that game with you last year, and a lot of talent, too. This freshman class has a lot of talent for Center Grove.
The Center Grove JV squad, all freshmen and just 1 junior. No sophomores on the varsity or JV team this year for Center Grove. So a lot of opportunities for this freshman class as we see Takata hit a 3-pointer from the corner. 5-zip Trojans.
Yeah, good start here by Center Grove, and Kaho didn't hesitate at all. She knocked it down from the corner. Quick 5-0 lead for Center Grove. And there's another mistake by Lawrence North. Center Grove will get the ball back. 5:24 to play here in the first quarter.
Head coach for the Trojans, Amy Kabara, Butler grad, doing a great job for Coach Stuckmeyer's program as the JV head coach. Center Grove 5, Lawrence North 0 here in the JV contest. Wildcats in a zone defense, and shooting over the top is Ina Williams. Loose ball, out of bounds. The official here on the near side says it will be a Wildcat basketball.
Yeah, good defensive play there by Lindsey Walker to poke it out of bounds after the long rebound to the Wildcats. And Coach for Lawrence North has a question. The official's trying to explain it.
Head coach Stephen Thomas for Lawrence North. And it's definitely Center Grove Lawrence North Day because the boys basketball team playing at Lawrence North tonight.
And it's not going to be an easy day for Center Grove. Lawrence North is loaded on both ends. So
boys, girls, JV, varsity. The varsity girls Lawrence North team, they've been one of the top teams in the state all season long, top 5 for sure.
Yeah, they started off 19-0. We're running the table for a long time, and unfortunately they've lost 3 of the last 4. There's a rebound by Lindsey Walker. She'll go the other way for Center Grove. And Kevin, if you remember, you never know what can happen up at Lawrence North. 2 years ago, we did the game where Trace hit the 3-quarter court shot, and there's another basket by Takeda. Second 3 of the night. She has 6 points. 8-0 lead here by the Trojans, but that was one of the most exciting games we've ever done up at Lawrence North.
Another corner 3, good arch. Off the cylinder, weak side, rebound, foul called against LN. That one going against Caitlin Fassbender, 5'8", sophomore.
It was just a great box out by Lindsey Walker. Left Fassbender nothing else to do other than go over her back. Great play there by Lindsey.
McAllister now with a couple of 3 attempts from that deep right corner. She's 0 for 2. She's been close. She looked very good in warm-up, so we know she can stroke it really well from the outside. And now a foul against the Trojans on the turnover. Reach-in foul.
Yeah, good steal and rip out there by Michaela Tucker, and foul is going to go against Lindsey Walker. Stop the fast break. Wasn't a bad foul. 4 minutes to play, first quarter. Center Grove 8, all over Lawrence North with nothing.
Near steal. Good defense by Cajo. Knocks that one out of bounds and gave it chase. Tried to save it. Montasia McAllister will inbound it for Lawrence North with 4 minutes to play in this opening quarter. Center Grove 8, Lawrence North 0 in this junior varsity contest. Being presented tonight by Evergreen Lawn Care. From the left deep corner, it is short.
They've had open looks, Kevin. They just haven't knocked any down yet.
That was Michaela Tucker on that 3 attempt. Another shot on the baseline. It is good. Kayla Cart, 5'11" junior, her first basket. 10-zip Trojans. Fantastic start for CG here in this regular season finale. McAllister this time not trying that 3 ball from the corner. They go inside, off the glass, count the shot, and put her out the line for 1. Good power move by Michaela Washington Cobb, a 5'9" freshman.
That was a good move. Good drop step, used her power, got it up and in, and drew the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot 1.
First basket for Lawrence North coming at the 3:09 mark here in the first quarter. So a solid job by this Center Grove defense early.
Substitution, Lily Howe will check in for Center Grove. She'll replace Lindsey Walker, goes to the bench with 2 fouls.
Free throw long, a battle for the rebound, pulled down by the Trojans. Izzy Crickmore, 5'10" freshman with the rebound. Crickmore's pass inside. A LN defender got a piece of it. It is nearly stolen away. The outlet pass taken back, though, by the Trojans. Lily Howe with the outlet pass steal, and then the Trojans do eventually turn it over. So it'll be LN ball with 2:54 to play here in the first quarter. Tucker sets the offense, brings it high right side with the dribble. Trying to get it to the corner. She does to McAllister. She works at high left side. Good defense around that pick out on top by the Trojans. And once again scoring inside is Washington Cobb. She's got 4 points. She'll go back to the free throw line for a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play.
It was a really good interior pass. Found her, drew the foul. She'll go to the line. Like you said, that foul's going to be on Lily Howe. Her first. Team's third.
Lily Howe, 5'6" freshman guard. Free throw is good by Washington Cobb. She has all 5 points here for LN. It's 10-5. Trojans lead it by 5. 2:34 to play here in this opening quarter, and we do have a 30-second timeout. Again, tonight's game being presented by Evergreen Lawn Care. Evergreen Lawn Care is locally owned and operated, specializing in personalized service. Services offered include free lawn survey, balance fertilization, weed control, crabgrass control, grub prevention, and aeration. Evergreen Lawn Care has been keeping lawns green in Johnson County since 1989. Call 317-535-0300 for a free estimate. Appreciate Joe Howe, owner of Evergreen Lawn Care, for being our presenting sponsor tonight for both the junior varsity and varsity girls basketball games tonight.
And I can give them a plug because we use Evergreen. They do a great job for us, so we appreciate Joe stepping up and sponsoring, but more importantly, taking care of my lawn.
That's right. It's hard to talk about lawns at the moment, as cold as it is outside, but just around the corner, I got a feeling Joe and Evergreen Lawn Care is going to get real busy. Lily Howe from the deep left corner. It's short on the three, but the Trojans get that long kick-out rebound. Cajo came up with it.
Yeah, she has 2 or 3 rebounds already and a couple of threes. She's played a really, really nice first quarter here for Center Grove.
Heine throws it out on top to Izzy, and Howe's going to launch a three and swish.
Drilled it.
She's a great three-point shooter.
That's one thing this JV team has. They have good three-point shooters everywhere, and Lily Howe knocks it down there. Another three on the way for Lawrence North, no good. There's another Takeda rebound.
That three was shot by Leah Petty, freshman 5'6" guard. Center Grove 13, Lawrence North 5. Howe again drills another three. She's on fire playing off the bench tonight. Back-to-back threes.
Great shot fake and took a step sideways and drilled it again. There's a good drive.
Petty left it short. Rebound, and it's good on the putback by Washington Cobb. She's keeping LN in this ballgame. She's got 7, all 17 points for the Wildcats. In transition, a little bit too hard by Kaylee Cart. She had a great take to the basket, very aggressive. 1 minute left in this opening quarter, 16-7. Center Grove leads Lawrence North in the JV game. 3 is off the mark by Petty.
There's Takeda again. She turns it over. The turnover to Caitlin Fossbender. Good steal there by the Wildcats.
McAllister will set it up with 40 seconds left to play opening quarter here at the Vandy. Center Grove JV 2 and 4 in the MIC. McAllister's 3. She's 0 for 3. She's been close, just catching some rim.
And she's not afraid to shoot it.
She's got that shooter's mentality, and there's a great pass. Ina Williams finding Takada, cutting to the basket. She leads Center Grove with 8 points. 18-7 Trojans.
This is a really, really good first quarter here by the Center Grove JV team.
Final 8 seconds of the first quarter. McAllister fakes the 3, pounds it to the lane, tries to throw it inside to Washington Cobb. A little bit too much zip on the pass. She couldn't handle it. And we have 3 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. A couple of subs here for the Trojans. See if Center Grove can get one last shot. And that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Great opening quarter for the Center Grove JV girls basketball team, leading Lawrence North 18-7 here at the Vandy in the regular season finale. This is Lady Trojan basketball. Tonight's game being presented by Evergreen Lawn Care. Evergreen Lawn Care, locally owned and operated, specializing in personalized service. Services include free lawn survey, balanced fertilization, weed control, crabgrass control, grub prevention, aeration. Evergreen Lawn Care has been keeping lawns green in Johnson County since 1989. Call 317-535-0300 for a free estimate. Kevin Conrad, Brent Nickerson with you tonight at the Vandy. Great start for the CG JV girls basketball team, leading Lawrence North 18-7. Cajo Takeda, 8 points in that opening quarter, and Lily Howe off the bench had a couple of threes for 6 points. Also for the Trojans, Lindsey Walker and Kaylee Cart also each scoring a basket for 2 points. Michaela Washington Cobb, the only player for Lawrence North to score in the opening quarter. She had the team's 7 points. LN with the basketball to begin the second quarter. Shot in the lane, doesn't go for Fossbender. Trojans come out with it. Pushing quickly is Ella Hobson. Ella gets a chance. We see her quite a bit at the varsity level.
Yeah, varsity level. She's shooting 60%, 9 of 15 from 3. So they have 3-point shooters all over the court right now. And Howe, Takeda, there's a shot going up for, it was Henselmeyer, I believe. She's going to draw the foul. But Howe, Takeda, and Hobson all out on the floor. They have 3-point shooters everywhere. So LN's going to have to step out and guard the 3. That foul was on number 12, Michaela Tucker.
That'll be number 1 on Tucker, number 2 on Lawrence North. Free throw is good by Kate Henselmeyer. Playing off the bench tonight. Her first basket, her first point, I should say. 5'10" freshman. And she got them both. 20-7, all CG here in the JV game. Ariel Miller tries to go baseline. Good defense by Cajo, taking that one away. Out on top, Smith lost the dribble. Here's Lily Howe in transition. She banks it in. She's got 8 points.
Yeah, great night off the bench so far for Lily Howe. 2 threes and a steal and bucket there. There's a good defensive play. It's going to go off of number 12, Tucker, for Lawrence North, back to Center Grove. So good defensive play by the Trojans.
Substitution here for LN. Layla Hadley into the ball game. 4'10" guard. Hobson breaks the press with the dribble, goes all the way with the right hand off the glass, scores, and 1. If they don't stop the dribble, keep going, and they did not stop Ella Hobson. Chance for an old-fashioned 3-point play.
Foul's going to be on number 32, Ariel Miller, I believe. Yes, it is her first. And you're right, Kevin, we've seen Hobson at the varsity level, but she knows how to score it, whether it's a 3 or very good at penetrating. That's a good drive and finish right there for the freshman Hobson.
Free throw is good. She converts on the 3-point play. All CG here early, 25-7. 5:35 to play in the first half in this JV contest. Dribble penetration off the glass with the right hand. Just rolled off as Tucker's layup out of bounds. Wildcats maintain possession. Ina Williams back in for the Trojans.
Yeah, she'll replace Izzy Crickmore. 5:22 to play, 25-7.
Hadley out on top with the pass. Now inside, back out on top. The inside out, trying to get that good high percentage shot. Bank shot is good by Hadley, her first basket playing off the bench.
Yeah, good shot fake and pull up. She knocked it down. There's another 3 on the way by Lily Howe. No good, in and out. Rebound to Lawrence North, and they push the ball to the other direction.
Good defense by Howe here in the corner, and I think she got poked in the face, and let's see if she's able to stay in. Might have been that right eye. She's trying to stay in there. And what do we have, a whistle? Ball was tipped out of bounds. They're going to say it belongs to Lawrence North. The outside official didn't see it, so they're going to say a jump ball. Arrow says it belongs to CG.
Tough to see there. The official was kind of blocked out by the two players, and they're going to call it a jump ball, like you said. Another good defensive play by Center Grove. They lead 25-9, 4:45 to play here, second quarter. And so far, it's been all Trojans. They got started off hot, and they haven't let up.
Lily Howe fakes the three, goes baseline, draws contact, blocking foul against Ariel Miller. That'll be her second foul, and Lily Howe will go to the free throw line for 2 free throws and a chance to get into double figures already.
Yeah, this is the most efficient I've seen the Center Grove JV offense this year.
Good arch.
She has a good-looking shot.
She has 9 points. Instant offense off the bench. Lily Howe, freshman guard at 5'6", 9 points, leading the way for the Trojans. One more free throw. She got them both. She's the first player in double figures tonight. She'll take a break. Some great minutes.
Yeah, well deserved there. She has 10 points, like you said, and they already have 27 points with 4:34 to play here in the second quarter. They've only scored in the 50s 3 times this year, so well above their season average right now if they keep this trend.
27-9 Trojans. 4:20 to play in this opening half. Right-handed dribble taken away by Ina Williams. Outlet pass, Crickmore. Around the perimeter, 3, swish.
Wow, they are just
Cahoe,
on fire. Her
11
third,
points.
Yeah, 2 kids in double figures already. Her third 3 of the night. Multiple rebounds. She's just played a great first half.
30-9 Trojans. Steamrolling Lawrence North here in the first half. High percentage shooting by the Lady Trojans. 3 ball from the deep right corner is long by Miller.
Oh, they leave her open again.
Inside, good entry pass to Hinselmeyer. Out on top, Williams. Resets the offense with 3:30 to play. Second quarter. Hobson fakes right, comes left. Crickmore, Takata into the corner. Hobson, they really moved that ball well.
Yeah, good ball movement there by Center Grove. Got a good shot out of it by Williams. It just didn't go down. That's a good possession.
Miller passes to the corner. McAllister inside, reach-in foul against the Trojans. Washington Cobb, she's fouled. She has 7 of the team's 9 points. Foul going against Kate Hinselmeyer. That'll be her first. Back in for the Wildcats, Michaela Tucker. 3:10 to play in the first half. They go right back inside. Basket good by Washington Cobb. She has 9 points.
Yeah, she just did a great job of establishing position down there in the post, and they found her. There was nothing Center Grove could do because of her hard work. She has 9 of their 11.
Makes it 30-11. Center Grove with a commanding lead with 2:40 to play in this first half. Inside, reach-in foul. Looks like that's going to be Montasia McAllister with the foul.
Yep.
And it'll be her first. It'll be out of bounds. It was called on the floor. Hobson dribbles to the left wing. Rotates it. Hinselmeyer now to Takata. Crickmore, left-handed dribble. Hinselmeyer, deep left. Hobson, high arching 3.
There she is
Good
again.
hustle. Yes, Cahoe just runs it down. She's everywhere. Wide open in the lane. Nobody picked her up. Turnaround shot no good by Hinselmeyer. She was almost too open, I guess.
Yeah, it was a good shot. I think it surprised her when she turned around. There was nobody there, so she shot it. going to get a foul here on number 21. That's going to be on Crickmore as Montasia McAllister drove it baseline. But, yeah, back on the other end, you were saying Henselmeyer, she turned around. Nobody was there. It kind of shocked her, and she just missed a shot. But it's been pretty efficient performance by the Center Grove offense so far.
Each team with 5 team fouls. 2 minutes left to play in the first half. Center Grove 30, Lawrence North 11. This is the junior varsity girls basketball game on deck. Of course, the varsity game coming up at around 7:30. Doubleheader tonight here at the Vandy, and now double dribble called against Montasia McAllister. Hobson across midcourt. Cajo.
Well, they leave her wide open. That's the one you can't leave wide open.
Wow.
And she just drills it. Her 4th three of the night. She has 14 points, but Lawrence North just completely lost her and let her go, and she makes them pay.
Incredible first half.
Yeah, she's just played incredible. You're right. 14 points, and it has to be 5 or 6 rebounds. There's a deep 3 by Lawrence North. No good again. Rebound.
Hadley, smallest player on the floor,
That's
got
what I
the
was gonna
rebound.
say. Yeah, she's 4'10" and gets that rebound. There's another drive, no good. And Williams rips it down for Center Grove.
Tucker, high floating shot, just long with it. 1 minute to play in the first half. Ina Williams gets tied up. Arrow says it belongs to Lawrence North. Great defense out on top by the Wildcats. Hadley.
Yeah, that was Hadley again. She's played great minutes off the bench for Lawrence North. So we see number 11, Atiana Smith. She'll check in. She replaces Montasia McAllister. We are now inside 1 minute to play as soon as they touch this ball. So Center Grove have been all over Lawrence North. They lead by 22. It's 33-11.
Not likely to see this kind of a lopsided game in the varsity contest. You look at the varsity scores the last couple of years between Center Grove and Lawrence North, very low scoring, and you're talking about 3 to 4 points apart, and that's about it.
Yeah, absolutely. 2 really good teams. Center Grove comes in 17-5. Lawrence North 20-3. So 2 really, really talented basketball teams later in this varsity matchup. Right now we're approaching 30 seconds to play. Second quarter of the JV game. There's almost a steal by Lawrence North. Center Grove going to try to hold for 1, Kevin?
I think so. Saving it. Good job. Cajo saves it. Goes right into the hands of Izzy Crickmore. But I think CG will try to get one last shot here of the half. Down to 13 seconds. Hobson takes it to the corner. Crickmore now should go baseline. Lobs it in the lane. Cart out on top. Wide open. Hobson hits the 3.
What a good possession by Center Grove.
Hobson's first 3. She's got 6. That was a great possession. Again, inside, not there. They brought it outside, and look what happened. Hobson gets a nice-looking three-pointer to end the first half. Impressive opening half here at the Vandy.
Absolutely.
Center Grove in front, 36-11 in the junior varsity contest over Lawrence North. Our halftime show is coming up next. This is Center Grove Lady Trojan Basketball.
buying experience at Indy Honda is second to none, and our reputation speaks for itself. But don't take my word for it. You owe it to yourself to check out the over 1,200 reviews online. Come in now for great savings across the entire Honda lineup. Lease a 2019 Honda Civic LX for just $189 a month, or a CR-V LX with all-wheel drive for just $259 a month.
There's only one Bob Rohrman.
Bob Rohrman's Indy Honda, US 31 South of Stop 12 in Indy.
Welcome to Campbell's Highland Grill.
Campbell's Highland Grill, a family-owned Scottish-American sports grill in Greenwood. Dig into appetizing American food that you'll love, as well as traditional Scottish fare. Family-friendly and great specials, too. Kids eat free on Tuesdays. Enjoy our tasty breakfast on the weekend, and free Sundays on Sunday.
The best thing to eat on the menu is the Berkeley Turkey Club. No way, the best thing on the menu is Bone BLT.
Campbell's Highland Grill in Greenwood.
Don't forget to top it off with Bellamy's bread pudding.
We're at halftime here at the Vandy. Center Grove leading Lawrence North 36-11 here in the junior varsity girls basketball game. You now see out on the court the varsity teams warming up as they'll get ready to play coming up at around 7:30. But what an excellent first half for the Center Grove junior varsity girls basketball team, scoring 18 points in that opening quarter, another 18 points in the second quarter, 36 points here in the first half. And for LN, they had 7 in the first quarter and 4 here in the second quarter. So great defense by CG, and they also shot the ball extremely well here in this opening half. And again, Center Grove leads it by a score of 36-11 here at intermission in this junior varsity matchup. Tonight's game being presented by Evergreen Lawn Care. Evergreen Lawn Care, locally owned and operated, specializing in personalized service. Services include free lawn survey, balanced fertilization, weed control, crabgrass control, grub prevention, aeration. Evergreen Lawn Care has been helping lawns, or keeping lawns, I should say, in Johnson County very, very green since 1988. Call 317-535-0300 for a free estimate. Also, tonight's game being presented in part by Farmers Insurance, the Jenny Stoops Agency, proud to support CG Trojan Girls Basketball, helping you be prepared for anything in the playbook since 1928. At Farmers, we know the best offense is a great defense. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. We're as strong as ever, and we're ready to help you defend what matters most. Farmers Insurance, the Jenny Stoops Agency. Call 317-888-0001 for a free quote. The Jenny Stoops Agency is proud to support Center Grove Girls Basketball. Also, tonight's game being presented in part by Chicago's Pizza, located in Franklin and Greenwood. Chicago's Pizza started with a simple formula in 1979 that consisted of quality ingredients and a dedication to excellence. Chicago's Pizza continues to create the best product and experience for all their patrons. Chicago's Pizza story is told in every slice. Also, tonight's game being presented in part by the Center Grove Girls Basketball League. The Center Grove Girls Basketball League mission is to teach, develop, organize, manage, and offer players the opportunity to learn the fundamental skills of basketball while instilling life lessons and values such as character, teamwork, discipline, respect, and sportsmanship. Go online at cggbl.com for more information. The CGGBL is proud to support Lady Trojan Basketball. Also, tonight's game being presented in part by the Center Grove Magazine. Center Grove Magazine, proud to support Lady Trojan Basketball. Center Grove Magazine, your hyper-local community magazine, highlighting people, places, things, and events happening right here in Center Grove. Center Grove Magazine, for the community, about the community, to serve the community. About 3 minutes before we get the second half underway. Again, here in the junior varsity contest, CG leading Lawrence North 36-11. Before we get to our halftime statistics with Brent Nickerson, a quick shout out, if you will, to the Center Grove boys swimming and diving team, ranked number 9 in the state. Knocked off number 6 Franklin last night here at home, 99-86. So congratulations to Coach Todd and the boys swimming and diving team on a fantastic win last night against Franklin. Again, final score 99-86. The boys swimming team here at Center Grove and diving team now 12-1 on the season. 1 meet left in the regular season. They'll be at Bloomington South on Tuesday at 6 o'clock before they get ready for the sectional meet, which will be hosted by Franklin. And Brent, anytime you can knock off Franklin in swimming, you know you've done something great, because Franklin through the years has been very, very good in boys and girls swimming.
Yeah, absolutely. I saw that score. I guess you posted it last night. What a win for the boys swim team. It was at 90. Did you say it was 8 points or something like that?
99-86.
Absolutely. That's a really good win for Center Grove. Congratulations to them.
Brent, how about the halftime scores?
All right, we'll start off with Lawrence North. There wasn't much. They only had 11 points and only 2 players scored. They got 2 points from Layla Hadley. They were led in scoring by Michaela Washington Cobb, who had 9 of the Wildcats' 11. Very efficient offensive half for Center Grove. They had 6 young ladies score. 2 points by Lindsay Walker, 2 as well by Kate Henselmeyer, also 2 by Kaylee Cart. 6 points for Ella Hobson on a 3-pointer, a 2-pointer, and a free throw. Center Grove was 5 of 5 from the free throw line that first half. They also had 10 points by Lily Howe off the bench. She had 2 threes, a couple of free throws, and a 2-point basket. And they were led in scoring by Kaho Takeda. Just played an unbelievably well first half. She had 14 points on 4 threes and a 2-point basket. She had several rebounds as well. So that first half was all Center Grove. They opened up with an 8-0 lead, and they lead it now 36-11.
1 minute before we get this second half underway, and before we get to the second half, Brent, we want to give another shout out to some very big fans of Lily Howe. And boy, they saw a great first half from Lily. She's a freshman for CG here on the JV team. Lily had a couple of threes, a 2-pointer, and 2 free throws for 10 points. And her grandparents are watching, Kathy and Larry Rickett from North Point, Florida, and her Aunt Maureen is watching from Kosovo. So again, you got the Lily Howe fan club tuning in tonight, and they saw a great first half from Lily.
Absolutely. She was shooting the lights out of it. She came in off the bench, and she was firing. Like we said, she was first to score in double figures with 10 points, and just a great first half by her and her teammates. So glad to have all you guys viewing, and saw a good first half by Lily.
And we're about ready for this second half. Again, a doubleheader tonight of Center Grove girls basketball here in Game 1, the junior varsity contest. Center Grove 36, Lawrence North 11. And once we wrap up this ball game, we'll stop our stream and start a fresh stream for the second game tonight, the varsity contest between Center Grove and Lawrence North. And again, this represents as the regular season finale for both the JV and varsity teams. Of course, the varsity squads will turn their sights to the state tournament next week. Center Grove girls varsity team will be hosting Shelbyville in the first round of the sectional on Tuesday night at 7:30 here in the Vandy. And for LN, their varsity team, they get a first round bye, so they'll play next Friday between the winner of North Central and Tech High School.
And as you said, the boys are playing up at Lawrence North at the end of the first half. Center Grove's JV leads Lawrence North's JV 25-18. So we got a report from Lawrence North.
CG here turns it over. Good steal by McAllister. Takes it to the baseline with Washington Cobb. She had a great first half with 9 points, and she scores the first basket here in the second half. And we see Lawrence North quickly, full court pressure.
Yeah, I knew that was going to come. They're going to try to speed this game up, try to get some deflections and some steals.
Good job by Ina Williams passing that ball into the front court. Baseline runner doesn't go for Hobson. Now a long three. Off the mark by Cajo, but the Trojans again get the offensive board. Center Grove very active here in the half court, getting some offensive rebounds. Williams spots up for a three. Cajo again, offensive rebound. Cart tries One from the free throw line and uses the glass well, banks it in. She has 4 points.
Yeah, more second chance points by the Trojans. Credit to Takeda again. More offensive rebounds. Leads to a basket by Cart.
Makes it 38-13, all CG. Good defense by the Trojans, knocking that one out of bounds. Tucker had it knocked out of bounds. She'll throw it in for the Wildcats. Throws it out on top at the free throw line. Shot off to the right by Miller. Once again, looked like it was Cajo who got the rebound.
Absolutely. We've been saying her name all night.
She may end up with a double-double tonight.
She's probably close already. And we're going to get a traveling call on Izzy Crickmore. Good defensive play by Lawrence North to force that one. 38-13, 5:26 to play. But you're right, Kevin. I mean, it's probably pretty close already.
She definitely has the points. We know that. She's got 14, and she's getting close on double-digit rebounds. 5:25 to play. We're in the third quarter. 38-13, all CG. Hadley takes it to the corner. Tucker. There she is again. Cajo getting another rebound. Hobson around the court well. Tries to put it up high off the glass. Try to draw some contact. No call. Out of bounds. It'll be Trojan ball. And substitution here for CG. Number 2 into the ball game. That is Lindsay Walker. And also we see Fassbender in for LN. Cajo will bring it out with the dribble. Sets the offense. Goes underneath. Williams with the left hand. Uses the glass well. She scores. And she's fouled. She'll be at the line for 1. First basket for Ina Williams.
Yeah, 7th Trojan to score already tonight. Good pass there. Believe it was Takeda who got it to her.
She did.
Yeah, that foul's going to be on number 12, Tucker. Her second. And Williams go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play, and she got it.
Her first 3 points of the ball game.
Absolutely.
41-13, CGJV leading Lawrence North. We're in the third quarter, 4:50 to play, and air ball on that three-pointer by Hadley.
Kevin, Center Grove's beating a good team. I mean, Lawrence North is 13-8, so it's not like they come in here with a losing record or anything. This is a good Lawrence North JV team, and it's been all Center Grove here.
Maybe we're bringing them good luck tonight.
Yeah, maybe so.
Good pass, Hobson. Williams. Walker now dribbles to the right side of the court, finds Hobson in the corner. Hobson off a screen from Cart, swishes the three. Boy, she shoots it so well.
Yes, she does. She doesn't hesitate. I love it. Really confident. She knocks it down again.
She's got 2 threes tonight, 9 points.
8th three-pointer of the night by Center Grove.
44-13, all Trojans. As we see the CG varsity team head to the locker room to get ready for game number 2 tonight. Down the lane before the shot by Tucker. Whistle, foul against the Trojans.
Be on Hobson, 23, a little trip. We have a couple of substitutions. Lily Howe back in the game, as is Kate Henselmeyer. They'll replace Cart and Williams.
Cajo comes up with a steal.
Yeah, errant pass there on the inbounds by Lawrence North. Henselmeyer thinks about it. She'll back it out.
Hobson looks underneath, wide open. Lily Howe. Howe just checked in off the bench. $12 points for Lily.
There's another turnover, chased down by Howe. And she's going to push.
Cajo will set the offense, 46-13 Trojans. 3 minutes remaining, third quarter. Strong take to the basket. Hobson fouled.
She'll go to the line to shoot 2. That was going to be on number 12, Tucker, her third.
Hobson tonight, 9 points, 1 out of 1 from the free throw line. A couple of threes. Hits the first one here. Good touch.
3 Trojans now in double figures.
Very balanced scoring for CG tonight. Hobson on the next one. Caught the front of the rim. Rebound. Washington Cobb. 47-13 all CG. Down the lane. Shot by Tucker. Whistle on the rebound. This one going against the Trojans.
I think that might be on Lily Howe, as Lawrence North's going to call timeout. They trail 47-13, 2:46 to play. That foul was on Howe.
That'll be her second foul, so each team now with 2 fouls each. Full timeout called. 2:46 left to play here in the third. 47-13. Center Grove continues to pour it on here in this JV matchup. Again, game 2 tonight, the varsity matchup. Brent, it's been some time since CG varsity has defeated Lawrence North on the hardwood. It's been 14 straight losses to LN, and that just kind of shows you how great Lawrence North has been, and especially over the last few years under Coach Chris Giffen. He's now in his 8th year, and he's accomplished so much with this LN varsity team. But I know Coach Stuckmeyer and the Lady Trojans, they want to put an end to that 14-game skid against the Wildcats.
Absolutely, and they can do it. I mean, we have the shooters to do it. Center Grove's been on kind of a little bit cold stretch here since the Brownsburg game, and I know they want to try to find their identity again tonight and get back to their winning ways as they hit into the state tournament. But on the other hand, Lawrence North comes in here in the same situation. They've lost 3 of their last 4 after starting the season 19-0, so it should be a really good game. Talking to them after the senior night the other night, and I know all 4 of the seniors I talked to, they're not real happy with how they've been playing. They want to get back to doing what they were doing early in that season.
Try to recapture what they had, early in the season. I recall the big wins at home against Warren Central and Lawrence Central, where they defended so well and the offense was sharp.
Yeah, it was, and they all said it starts on their defensive end. They haven't been quite as intense and not playing together quite as much as they were early in the season. They want to get back to that tonight. That Warren Central game is probably the best game I've seen them play. They held Warren Central to 19 points. Fossbender misses, gets her own rebound, goes up again.
Ball out of bounds. It'll be Trojan ball, 2:42 to play here in the third. Center Grove in front, 47-14. Center Grove across the timeline, handling the pressure by the Wildcats. Oh, nice runner. Wow. Henselmeyer, her first field goal. She's got 4 in the ball game. That was impressive.
That really was. That was in rhythm. There's a block, and they're going to get a foul on Henselmeyer. Good drive there by number 12, Tucker, for Lawrence North. But back on this end, Kevin, that really was. That was sweet.
Coach Stuckmeyer really has to be liking what he's seen here in this regular season finale. Cajo picks up her first foul. Free throw no good by Tucker. 1 more for Tucker. Cajo takes a breather. What an impressive performance by that young lady tonight. 14 points. Tucker gets her first point of the night with that second free throw. 49-15 Trojans. 2:21 to play in the third. So again, CG's varsity team will lose 4 players through graduation. So there's some opportunities next year for these young JV players for the Trojans to get some playing time next year at the varsity level. Walker finds Hobson, high arching 3. Great offensive board. Henselmeyer. Crickmeyer tries one from the corner.
There's Lily Howe.
Should say Crickmore, excuse me.
Good rebound there by Lily Howe. Center Grove is going to call timeout.
30-second timeout. Amy Kabara, she has to be very happy with the performance of her Lady Trojans here tonight.
And Kevin, another report from Lawrence North at the end of 3 in the boys JV action. The Center Grove lead is now cut to 3. They lead 31-28 entering the fourth quarter. And what a run Coach Troy's had with the boys JV program. Coach Burkhardt, what'd they win? We said 29 in a row at one point before getting beat by Carmel, and then they haven't been beat again. So great run by that boys JV program.
It will be Center Grove basketball out of bounds under its own hoop. Nice pass. Great execution. Henselmeyer off a screen, comes right to the basket for an easy 2 points.
And Lawrence North throws it away. Ball will go back to Center Grove on an unforced turnover by Lawrence North.
Henselmeyer now 6 points in the ball game. She's got a couple of field goals here in the third quarter. 51-15 Trojans.
And their high this year is 54 points against Perry Meridian, and should have no problem surpassing that. They have 51 here in 3 quarters. A minute and a half still to play. There's a steal. Good play there by number 11, Atiana Smith.
She tries to go all the way before the layup.
Double dribble.
Double dribble. Made a great defensive play, but called for the double dribble violation. Full court pressure by the Wildcats, trying to double team here in the corner, and ball tipped out of bounds by Fosbender. Tipped away from Lindsey Walker. Trojans will throw it in once again. Crickmore led Walker a little bit too much. She ran out of real estate here on the sideline. She steps out of bounds, so the pressuring defense very good there for the Wildcats, forcing the turnover.
And Lawrence North now is going to call a timeout. I was watching the coach. They were a little confused on the court, so he called a quick timeout. 30-second timeout by the Wildcats. Nope, I lied. It's a full timeout.
This will be a full timeout by head coach Stephen Thomas for the Wildcats. For the Center Grove JV squad, they've won 4 of their last 5 games, and they're on their way to win this regular season finale. They're up 51-15 with a minute 25 to play in the third quarter. Just an all-around impressive performance by CG. Again, shooting the ball extremely well.
They are. I don't know what their shooting percentage is, but it's been very, very good. Like we said, they have 8 threes on the night. Free throw shooting, 2, 4, 6, 7 for 8 from the free throw line too. It's been just a very, very good performance by the Center Grove JV team. As we said, they lead 51-15, 125 to play, third quarter. They've only scored 50 points 3 times. They have 51 against Franklin, 50-17 win over Lawrence Central, and a 54-16 win over Perry Meridian. So they've done a great job on the offensive end tonight.
Also, a big thank you to the following Center Grove girls basketball sponsors this season: Huntington Bank, Frost Brown Todd Law Firm, North Point Engineering, Chicago's Pizza of Greenwood and Franklin, Farmers Insurance, the Jenny Stoops Agency, Aqua Systems, Street Dreams, Stadium Graphics, and Family Watchdog. A lot of great sponsors this year for Lady Trojan basketball.
Yeah, it's been a fun year to cover. These are a good group of young ladies. There's another wide open 3 by Hobson. No good. There's Lily Howe again. Another rebound by Howe.
Howe's got a knack for the ball, doesn't she? She knows where to be.
Yeah, she's played very good minutes, knocked down a lot of points and some rebounds. There's Hobson again. Doesn't take it this time.
Howe fakes the 3. 45 seconds to play in the third. Center Grove being very patient here in the half court. Cart down the lane. Good take. Cleared out by McAllister.
Oh, what a pass there by McAllister.
A couple of bodies hitting the floor. Everybody appears to be okay. The LN player a little slow getting up. I believe that's Washington Cobb. Yes, and she's going to check out of the ball game. She's played well tonight for LN, leading the way with 11 points.
It was a great pass, like we said, by McAllister. Just led Washington Cobb a little bit too much, and I don't think she was expecting it. It was great vision by the guard, McAllister.
30 seconds to play in the third. Howe, deep left corner. Top of the key, Crickmore, Cart. Williams will go baseline. Jump stops, high arching shot, just a little bit long. Tucker across midcourt, trying to go all the way. Had it tapped away by Lily Howe, and then Tucker touched it again, so it'll be Trojan ball with 13 seconds remaining here in the third.
13.2. We'll see if Center Grove can get a good shot off. Lawrence North's picking up their defense.
Hobson to Howe.
There's another runner.
Rebound, Wildcats down to 2 seconds. Tucker going to get that last second shot off. Good arch.
Good shot.
Yeah, good shot. Just off the right side of the rim. And that brings us to the end of the third quarter here at the Vandy in the JV contest between Center Grove and Lawrence North. The Lady Trojans are in the driver's seat, leading the Wildcats 51-15. Tonight's game being presented by Evergreen Lawn Care. Center Grove Trojan basketball tonight being presented by Evergreen Lawn Care. Evergreen Lawn Care, locally owned and operated, specializing in personalized service. Services offered: free lawn survey, balanced fertilization, weed control, crabgrass control, grub prevention, aeration. Evergreen Lawn Care has been keeping lawns green in Johnson County since 1988. Call 317-535-0300 for a free estimate. Final quarter of this JV contest. Center Grove 51, Lawrence North 15. Stay tuned in game 2 tonight. The varsity game between Lawrence North, who's ranked number 4 in the state, and your Lady Trojans, ranked number 13. Should be a great conference matchup in game 2. Wildcats with the ball to begin the fourth quarter. Shot inside by Fossbender is short. Here comes Lily Howe attacking the basket.
Great play.
Count it, and one. She's going to the free throw line.
14 points now. She accelerated down the court, drew the foul, knocked it down. That foul is going to be on number 1, Montasia McAllister. Howe go to the line. She's 2 of 2. Make that 3 of 3, and she is the leading scorer on the evening with now 15 points for Center Grove. What a game off the bench by Lily Howe.
15 points for Lily Howe. 54-15 all Trojans. We're in the final quarter here at the Vandy. Good interior defense, especially the help defense by Ina Williams. 3 is rimmed out by McAllister. Once again, Trojans allow the one shot. They seal off and get the rebound.
Good steal by Crickmore. Exactly right. Good strong rebound by Izzy. And they've tied their high on the season with 54 points. And you're right. What a great last game. There's a great pass.
Couldn't quite finish. Great pass by Hinselmeyer. Hobson couldn't quite finish inside. Behind the back dribble, McAllister throws it to the corner. Smith, Tucker tries a 3. She's long with it.
Now Lawrence North just had all kinds of trouble from the three-point line. And another update from Lawrence North, where the boys JV, that lead was cut to 3. They have blown it wide open now. As we see another basket by Lindsey Walker. She now has 4. The Center Grove boys JV's opened up a 14-point lead with 2:31 to play. They lead 46-32 up at LN.
7 different scores tonight for CG. All 7 players that have played have scored tonight for CG. 56-15, CG in front with 5 minutes to play. Here comes Walker. Throws it to the corner to Howe, and she lost her balance as she was trying to save it from going out of bounds. Goes right to Tucker, and Tucker goes all the way, draws contact. She'll be at the line for 2 free throws.
Yeah, that's going to be Izzy Crickmore, number 21. As Walker will go to the line to shoot 2 for the Wildcats. She's 1 of 2 on the night. She has 1 point.
some rim on that one. No good for Tucker. She's a 5'3" freshman guard. 1 point tonight. Fossbender will take a breather here for the Wildcats. Good arch, short, rebound. Now it's on the floor, tie up. It'll be Trojan ball. Good hustle by both teams.
Absolutely good hustle there by number 12, Tucker of Lawrence North, to get on the floor.
Despite the score, the Wildcats still bringing the heavy pressure. They're keeping after it here. Walker brings it across the timeline with the dribble. Williams. Henselmeyer with the left hand. Goes back to the right hand with the runner. She loves that runner. She's got 8.
Yeah, that's 2 of those tonight, and they very much in control and confident moves. Good shot there by Kate Henselmeyer. It's 58-15. Center Grove by 43.
Ball tipped away. Got chased down there by Smith. Now Smith lost her footing and called for traveling. So once this game concludes here in this JV contest, we will stop our stream and then we'll start a fresh stream for the varsity contest between CG and LN. So stick with us. Again, we'll have the varsity game with a new stream right here at CG Sports Network on YouTube. In the backcourt, whistle, foul against Tucker. Unless, yes, it's going to be Tucker.
Yep, that's going to be 4 on Tucker. Team's 4th.
Crickmore into the corner of Henselmeyer. We're inside 4 minutes to play in the 4th. Center Grove 58, Lawrence North 15 here in the junior varsity game. Walker to the baseline, throws it out on top. Williams rotates it. Crickmore's shot is long, cleared out by Lawrence North's Smith. And now the one-handed pass by McAllister knocked out of bounds. Wildcats will throw it in with 3:28 to play in the 4th. Petty left-handed dribble, brings it back to the right hand on the runner. Offensive woes continue for LN here tonight. Cajo. Oh, nice look inside to Hobson. She rotates it back out on top. Again, trying to work some clock. 3 minutes to play in the ball game. Williams fakes that 3. Crickmore. Bounce pass to Henselmeyer. Goes right back to Crickmore. Screen set by Williams. 2:45 to play in the ball game. Center Grove running some clock, showing some great patience. And Walker in the lane just rolled it off. Good ball movement by the Trojans. They got a very high percentage shot.
Yeah, it was very patient. Look at this move.
Wow.
Great move by Layla Hadley. She's only 4'10". Gets to the basket on a great dribble penetration. She has 4. And timeout called by Lawrence North.
58-17. All CG tonight here in the junior varsity game. 2:26 to play in the 4th. Once again, a big thank you to Joe Howe of Evergreen Lawn Care for being our presenting sponsor tonight for Center Grove girls basketball, doing the doubleheader with the junior varsity contest, and then we'll have the varsity game here in game 2. So thank you, Joe Howe of Evergreen Lawn Care, tonight's presenting sponsor.
Kevin, another report. Center Grove has outscored Lawrence North in the boys JV 17-4 to end that game. There's 1:07 left. It's 48-32 now. Center Grove's opened up a big lead against Lawrence North in the boys JV game.
So it looks like CG JV teams will both notch victories tonight for the girls and boys. Good job by Walker. She She nearly had that one taken away, and she continues to battle and brings it across the timeline and goes out of bounds off of Petty.
And she's playing tough. She's
She
not
sure
afraid
is.
of contact. She's tough with the ball. They're all over her, and she's doing a great job of handling it.
Unfortunately, yep, she went over and back. Ran out of real estate there. Henselmeyer receives the pass, and she was on the other side of the court. And Brent, you know, every year from one season to the next, that's always the fear of a varsity coach. What I'm going to have the next year after I lose this great senior class. And we've been saying that about Center Grove girls basketball the last couple of years under Coach Stuckmeyer, and all they continue to do is win.
Yeah, they just keep
they
winning.
keep reloading.
Coach
So
Stuck's done a great job.
he said doing it the right ways. They try to teach defense. They try to spread the court on offense, and they have some great shooters. And maybe not the biggest team you're ever going to see, but they're fundamentally sound. They play great defense, and again, they shoot well from the perimeter, and that's being displayed here tonight by this CGJV team.
Yeah, absolutely. They always play good, solid defense under Coach Stuckmeyer, and as you said, they move the ball. They've done that so well tonight. It's been very efficient offensively, and they have 58 points to show for it. And like you said, they were in the 50s in 3 quarters. Now they've slowed the pace down right now here in this 4th quarter. But yeah, they've been really, really good tonight. This is a young team, and these are a lot of freshmen. That's going to be a travel or double dribble.
This JV team, it's all freshmen for CG except for Kaylee Cart, the lone junior. So, again, there's no sophomores in the Center Grove program at the moment. So there's going to be some opportunities for these JV players next year with the graduation of 4 seniors. Out of bounds, Ina Williams steps on that far sideline. So with 96 seconds left in this one, it's 58-17 Center Grove for the Wildcats. Walker.
Look at her go. I mean, she's just being tough with that basketball. And Takeda wide open. That's got to be a foul called on number 11. That's going to be on Atiana Smith.
So again, we will conclude this webcast and then start a new fresh feed. So come back and watch a great varsity matchup between Center Grove and Lawrence North, 2 of your top teams in the state of Indiana.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's 2 similar teams that really need to get back to their winning ways, and should be a good basketball game here in varsity.
1 minute left in this one. Foul against the Wildcats. Crickmore knocked to the floor. Good sportsmanship, helping her back up to her feet. That is 16 fouls against the Wildcats.
That was on Smith again. Two quick fouls here. They're going to call 1-on-1. I thought it was.
Now we're up to 7
we're
fouls.
Up to 7. So looks like Crickmore will go to the line shooting 1-on-1 for Center Grove. Crickmore no points tonight yet. She played a very good game. Chance to be the 8th Center Grove Trojan to go in the scoring column.
So I misspoke, I guess. Yeah, 8 players playing tonight. She's the last one that hasn't scored a chance here, and she rims out the free throw.
She's
1
played
minute
well.
left.
Yeah,
oh,
she's
she
played-
really has. A lot of great defense and rebounding by Crickmore tonight. Tucker, a little too hard with the layup. McAllister gets the loose ball. Tucker tries it again, missed it, gets her own rebound. Smith attacks the basket, knocked to the floor. She's fouled. She'll get 2 free throws. Foul against Lily Howe. Number 3 on Lily.
Yep, good drive there by Atiana Smith, and so good a line. As you said, House third. 40.1 seconds to play. It's all Center Grove. It has been from the opening tip. It's 58-17. Smith knocks down the free throw, her first point of the night.
Smith, a 5'9" sophomore, rims out the next one. Cajo with the rebound. 30 seconds left. Trojans trying to dribble and pass this one out without any more shots. Walker demanding the ball. Trojans continue to work the ball around the perimeter.
Yeah, what a great performance here by Center Grove. And Kevin, it started at the opening tip. They went up, knocked a 3 down quick, that's going to do it. Center Grove's going to win this final game, 58-18. A great performance by the Trojans JV squad.
So for the Center Grove JV team, they conclude the season 13 wins, 8 losses, 3 wins, 4 losses in the conference. And for Lawrence North, they will conclude the season at 13 wins and 9 losses. So again, we will conclude this webcast and come back in just a few minutes here at CG Sports Network on our YouTube channel with the varsity game between Center Grove and Lawrence North. Tonight's game was produced by CG Sports Network. Once again, the final score of the JV contest, Center Grove over Lawrence North, 58-18. We'll be back in just a few minutes with the varsity contest. Until then, this is Kevin Conrad for Brent Nickerson saying so long for now from the Vandy Gym at Center Grove High School.